do this.
And we are live. All right. Welcome back. Oh, now he jumps on right at the last second. Coming in clutch, Robert Covino. Joining in as we go live. Can you hear us, Robert? He cannot hear us.
Rob's taking one for the team today, Ant. He's he's out there on the golf course against his will. He really wanted to be here. But he's decided to, play golf anyway.
Someone's
what a
got to
trooper!
do it.
What a trooper!
I appreciate you, Rob. While you figure,
respect.
Go through the intros. So, welcome back to the All Things Aged Care Weekly Wrap Up. This is a live stream brought to you in collaboration with the Australian Aging Agenda, who have generously offered 2 tickets to the 2026 Positive Aging Summit, which is locked in for 21st May in Adelaide at the Hilton. This is an event that drives the importance of reablement and allied health in aged care. So thank you, Mark Ryu and Natasha Egan, for offering those double passes worth $2,000. If you want to purchase tickets ahead of time, head to www.positiveagingsummit.com.au to book your tickets now. And if you do purchase the tickets but happen to win the double pass, Mark will refund you your purchase. My name is Anthony Nguyen, aged care recruitment expert and host of the Pioneers in Aged Care podcast. If you're looking for a clinical, management, or executive position in aged care, reach out to me for a confidential chat about career options or even about a spot on my podcast. Figuring out his camera and microphone situation is Robert Covino, founder and CEO of Mirus Australia, a leading voice in aged care innovation and data-driven transformation. He led the creation of technologies like Mirus Metrics and Care Minute Manager, and now Mirus Plus, an AI-powered platform uniting software and data to streamline everything from admissions to compliance. And rounding out our hosting crew with a fabulous hat, All Things Aged Care cap, love that, is Owen Matheson, strategic connector and founder of Mission Critical Group. He works with owners, boards, and executives with a knack for connecting the right people, opportunity, and capital to unlock growth and drive innovation. A natural MC, Owen typically guides our conversations, but today it's just the three of us, the 3 musketeers, one for all, and what is it? All for one and one for all. All things aged care. That's our tag.
Aged care.
We'll work on that. We'll
get that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we will get there.
That's our sign-off tag. We'll get it.
Hopefully by the end of the show.
Yeah. So, Owen, and thank you for Owen, you've been really instrumental in driving the All Things Aged Care live stream. Obviously we come into it, myself having a presence in aged care and with the podcast, and Robert having been a staple in aged care with everything he's done for the sector. We came in with a floor, a base, but honestly, thank you, man. You've driven this. You've been the biggest cheerleader for us, and you've stoked the fires, and you've driven a lot of people towards this platform. So thanks. I want to say thank you for joining being part of our crew. Want to know?
I'm raising the roof for you too, buddy. I'm raising
the roof for you, Ant. Really right back at you. We couldn't have done it without you, and just love your passion for the sector. And Rob's right there. I can hear your voice. You guys live it. It's a beautiful industry, isn't it? People who love people who love people.
That's it.
There's a lot of love. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of care. Why wouldn't we want to be involved in this amazing industry? Rob, can you hear us okay?
He cannot. He's
and what an amazing week we had too, Owen.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, and what amazing week we had at Nationals, just to put us all into that effect. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Out of the office side, coming back from National Conference still, up here in Queensland. But what an amazing week! And I think, just to that point, it's so good to connect face to face. And I think it's a couple things we wanted to go over today is to also just talk about some of the advancements of aged care and making healthcare better, and some examples from the coalition of what you pulled together. I thought that was an amazing topic. And then also Peter Staples, your little one-on-one, really understanding where the original aged care standards came from.
Yeah, we
What was
literally
happening
had
back when the Honorary Peter Staples was asked by the Hawke Keating government.
we
Yeah, we had a
literally
little
had him.
recording with you
Sorry,
guys.
Ant. Yeah.
No, I was just saying we had the little mini recording with you guys. We'll be broadcasting that in the near future. But just to
Stay
kick
tuned
things
for
off,
that one. And we should mention that too. Stay tuned for that one because Rob Ant has a show obviously called Pioneers in Aged Care, but that is literally the pioneer of aged care, the guy who wrote the book on aged care and brought along the only copy of that book, the original guide for aged care outside of the National Library, was present at the Aging Australia conference. And we've got this great photo if you go to our LinkedIn where you can see that hallowed book. It was a white glove experience, obviously. We had to be very careful carrying Australia's history. But sorry, Ant, it was a special moment, wasn't it? And we've got that interview with Peter sharing that story as the original pioneer. I can't wait for that one. It's going to be a good one.
So I'll just kick things off and go through my
please.
experience on the week. So coming from Perth, 2 hours behind, but now 3 hours behind because of the daylight savings. But thank God that that hadn't kicked in by the time the conference started. So I landed Sunday and then took the bus to Gold Coast on that Monday. Took the bus straight into a podcast myself. I was the guest for once. I jumped on to shout out to Dane Mitchell, the managing director of Optimum Allied Health. And Dane is actually one of the sponsors for my podcast. And he said he wanted to start his own one. And I said, hey, let me be your first guest. Unfortunately, he plugged me in at number 3, but I won't hold it against him. But
I don't know. That's a bait and switch move there, Ant. You thought you were going to be number 1.
I know. But you know what I said to him? I said, first the worst, second the best. I'm the golden princess, so that's okay. And so I went straight from Brisbane on the bus into that episode, luggage and all. From there, straight into an AI in aged care event or AI in the workforce event hosted by Osmed. So Osmed, gave me a ticket to attend their event, and that was a great pre-conference night, the Monday night. I stayed the whole time. Didn't want to stay too long after the drinks happened because obviously we've got a massive 3 days of the conference ahead of us. Got that early night kicking off Tuesday. Fantastic event. Spent that day just walking the floor, getting to know all the exhibitors, which most of them I'd met before or knew, have known for some time. A lot of them I hadn't I hadn't met in person, but I've spoken to. So it was good to get to know everyone and see what else, who are the other pioneers in the sector who are doing some pretty cool things. And one of the things that really stopped me on my tracks as I was walking the floor is Tom Simonson came up on the screen, and he was talking, and he was basically saying to everyone, pat yourself on the back. We've done it, guys. Like aged care. Yeah. Aged care is there. We're on the map. It's a great sector to work in. We've not necessarily passed all the issues, but the bulk of them, we've arrived. We're here. We're a sector to be reckoned with. So it is an attractive industry. All we have to do is make the rest of the everyone else realize how awesome it is. And then that night I got to, after the I think there was a networking drinks thing after the conference, and I spent the night catching up with the Australian Aging Agenda crew. I got to hang out with Mark Ryu and Natasha Egan and a few of their people. Early night again, because the next morning, Wednesday morning, I had a breakfast with Hammond Care, and it was a Hammond Innovations launch. So they're launching.
Very cool.
Basically, they're going to be pioneers in the dementia space. So I got to catch up with Maria Alford, and got to meet Andrew Thorburn, the CEO of Hammond Care. And that whole Wednesday, the Wednesday was special again because I got to hang out with you guys and got to hang out with the Mirrors crew for their 13th birthday, right? I'm sure Rob's
Yes, raise the roof for Mirrors, the 15th birthday.
Oh, was it 15th or 13th?
Yeah, 15. Yeah, yeah.
15th.
I'm sure. What's a couple of years, Ed? But Rob is a Rob is a mid-40s veteran of aged care.
Yeah, he's been around. So that was a great night to spend with you guys. And then Thursday, obviously, I had a lot of podcasts all throughout the event.
That was a great night. We have the shirts to prove it too, didn't we?
We did. And wrapped up Thursday, finished the event. I was doing podcasts all day. I didn't even know that you guys had left. By the time I finished my podcast, I went back to the trade floor and everyone was in high vis packing up all the stores. I didn't realize it was being packed up so early, which...
What's a couple of years? There's a little...
They really moved in quick, didn't they? Like a SWAT team. In high vis.
But look, it was a blessing in disguise because it allowed me to find a quiet place in the conference to lie down and take a nap,
and sleep.
which I feel sorely needed. Because you and I, Owen, we
went hard.
And we got smashed at the conference, the conference dinner, and that was my God, aged care knows how to party. I would never.
Oh yeah. It wasn't for the faint-hearted, was it, Ed? We partayed.
So that was awesome. That was my experience over the conference. How did you guys go,
mate? That's a brilliant wrap. Rob, are we going to be able to hear you at the moment? So there were a couple of big things with
it happens quickly that final day.
Oh, there he is. Rob, a big week for you, as Ant was saying. It's your 15th birthday. Happy birthday to you and Team Mirrors. And
there may be a delay.
No doubt you've got a lot of things to say, but the technology is not enabling you, because it's not like Rob not to have anything to say here.
So I just saw the text from Rob saying his internet is slow.
We'll
need in his support, so he'll come in when he can.
Yep.
Go through your week, Owen.
Wow. Well, that was a comprehensive update, Ant. Well done. You even did an event on the Monday night, and you went hard all the way through. So, and good wisdom in pacing yourself with a couple of early nights there, because they were long days and long nights. Yeah. And
there was a bit of FOMO. I wish I did join you guys out, but I just would have been ruined for the next day.
Oh, but we got to rep our all things aged care party shirts. How good? Yeah. How good?
great party shirts. Oh, and shout out to Crystal Goat from Aging Asia. She sourced me one of these Aging Australia shirts, and representing.
Oh, you're gonna have to do the full turn. Look at that. That is some serious Aging Australia swag right there. And very cool, man. You rock it well, man. And I was just blown away by how many people are loving what we're doing. They've come up to us. They've come out of the woodwork. There were so many people we didn't know in person that just came up over to the Mirror stand, and we had a bit of fun and games happening. As those who came by would know, we had the Care Minute Challenge. We got some fun videos we can play of that. Probably should flick you one of those, Ant, just so you can see how much fun was had. Yeah, because it wasn't for the faint-hearted. We had brave aged care executives step up to the plate. We had a set of scales, and on one side we had the budget, which Minister Sam Ray had provided. On the other side, we had the minutes allocated, and you had to balance the budget. And there were some that did it, and there were some that I don't know if we should play the videos. We don't want to impact their employment prospects. You know, because something like that, it's pretty critical. The old balancing the budget and the aged care minutes, but it's like a double-edged sword. You know, good news, bad news, because bad news for you could be good news for Ant in aged care recruitment experts. So. And he would be there for you.
So here it is. That's the.
Oh, there it is. That's where it was all happening.
Oops.
As you can see there, the scales of justice.
Got the scales here.
And you had to be so careful because, one wrong move with those chips, those Miras or Aged Care chips, which was super popular. Did you see everyone grab that? Oh, look at that. Busting our moves. We didn't peak too early, did we? We kept that going.
There's Frank Price.
Yeah. Good to see Frank.
Frank.
And what was
Mark Hugh and Justin Keogh.
Cricket team, they were doing the Mervyn Hughes warm-ups in the foyer, to make sure no one pulled a muscle early in the evening. And then there's us with our new friend.
This is Gwenda Darling. Yeah, I think everyone in
Yes.
HK knows Gwenda.
Yeah, not new friend either. We met her last year, and she is a party animal, that Gwenda. You cannot stop her. We've got photos of her. She was one of the last people to leave.
Oh, really?
Ridley the dog. Ridley didn't want to leave either. They were busting moves.
No, we've got some new.
You
met a lot of people, Owen.
Reece Mark. Hey, there's our crew.
During the 15th birthday.
One for one, and one for all things aged care.
And there's that pioneer that you were speaking about, Peter Staples.
There he is, Peter Staples, the man who wrote the book on aged care, literally, and brought it along to prove it. And there's that party. How good was it? We had a full house over at Miras, the Miras 15th birthday party. The drinks were flowing, stories were flowing.
Photo.
Yeah, great. And great unity in that photo. There's that moment. That is coming up. Stay tuned. That is the actual original Pioneers in Aged Care interview. And obviously, Ant, you're there at the start because you have to be. And thank you for graciously giving up a mic and allowing Peter to take your microphone. Big cool.
And
there we go. This was really exciting because that's the Digital Health CRC. You got Annette Schmiede there, very, very passionate for the cause around how we create government support of innovation. We have Isabel Freen there, and we have Megan. Rob's going to help me on a surname. Megan Sneller, I think. Forgive me, Megan. I know it starts with an SN. I should have tagged that. We've got Mark Sewell as well. That was so exciting to meet Mark and Nikki in real life after our bed block episodes with Nikki and Mark and gaining momentum for the unlock bed block. And Rob's playing a special role in that. Rob and Team Miras are looking at how we can access the provider data in concert with the Health CRC to try and provide greater visibility on and unlock some of that bed block.
Mm-hmm.
Harness the power of data. It's an exciting mission. And so we're going to have a follow-up meeting on that next week in Wollongong. So
nice.
we're not just talking about it. We're going the distance. We will be.
You're heading there yourself, so you can do the stream from Wollongong.
I will do a live cast from either Wollongong or near the airport in Sydney. But either way, I will be on location somewhere fun, and hopefully with Wi-Fi to support that live cross. just as Rob is. Rob's at 3 seconds lag.
I do foresee some technical difficulties for next week, so apologies in advance to anyone
in advance. I like that. Yeah.
And there I am in the background doing my little podcast. I'm recording a podcast with Dave Izzard, the COO of Anglicare Sydney. That was a great convo. Can't wait for that one to come out.
Would have been. Yeah, stay tuned for that one. Oh, there's the book.
Look at Nikki. She's always impeccably dressed. I love her out. I loved all her outfits over the.
Nikki Sloan, she brings it, doesn't she? She brings that colour, that flourish. And Isabel's repping in her own right. She's got the Pioneers in Aged Care yellow happening there.
Well, that's it.
Oh, we've got a Miras message. Rob is still in Queensland, decompressing from the amazing National Conference Week and the last remaining days of New South Wales school holidays. So Rob is not missing in action. He just took the scenic route home via the Queensland golf courses and the coastline. Good on you, Rob. quality family time. Oh, there's Tash. Oh, we almost didn't. Tash from Aging Agenda was Natasha was there, and who? There was one other picture there, I think, of someone. Oh yes, Mario, otherwise known as Mark Ryu.
Yes.
And your friend, Ant, the guy.
That's it. He lives in Gold Coast, so I'll be moving to. We're making a move to Brisbane, so I will be catching up with a fair few Gold Coast, Brisbane, Queensland-based people from the conference very soon.
That's exciting news.
Exciting and stressful at the same time.
Yeah, you're going to be on the east coast of Australia now, Ant.
Yeah, so I can get out to you guys more easily.
You can literally go up and down the coast. Yeah, loving that. And that means that there'll be more beers on the pier at the Mirrors HQ.
Yeah, you know it.
Where it all began.
What were your takeaways, Owen? What did you like? What did you like there?
Oh, well, there was a lot to like. I think what Tom actually recorded a piece just on how far we've come, and I agree with you. I think Tom Simonson and his statement to the industry and to the world that Australian aged care industry is in really good shape. They've taken the medicine early. They've rallied the troops. They've got their strategy right in terms of the new compliance standards and the new reforms, and everyone's just been thoroughly dedicated and engaged. And I felt like it was almost like it was more not help us, comply. It was more people catching up with people because they'd already done the hard work, got together with their vendor partners or their advisors, and they were in good shape. So they were celebrating as opposed to, in the thick of the storm. So it was good to see. What were the highlights? I know that Lane Beachley spoke, and she's always inspiring, an amazing Australian. Who else did we have in terms of the speaking side, Ant? There were a few, but I think bed block and the fact that we brought attention to an issue that needs to be addressed not just at a state level but at a federal level, and getting some engagement there from people that could help us carry that conversation to Mark Butler. That's exciting. And obviously, for those who didn't tune into the previous episode, there's an amazing regional task force in Wollongong, and Nikki Sloan and colleagues have spent 4 years developing that to close the gaps. And in the last year, the task force has been refining again, and they really believe there's an opportunity to put together a national task force with regional focuses on bed block. I ended up having conversations with some regional operators, as we heard with Mark in Sewell in his last episode. He loves working regionally and locally to solve problems. Don't just start at the macro and the big conversations and the strategic and the structural, but get in amongst it. Get down to the weeds. Get your hands dirty. Get around the people who are the stakeholders at a community level. So I'm really excited to meet up with Mark and Nikki and a bunch of members of the regional task force there in Wollongong next week. So
that'll be fun. So I just got a message from Rob. He really wants to join in the convo, but he can't do so. Technical difficulties and all. I think we wrap this one up here, and then next week we have Ruben Jacobs, CEO of ARIA, joining us. He can talk about his thoughts on the conference as well, and we can get Rob back to join the Three Musketeers, get them back together and talk about Hammond Innovation and the regional willing task force. So let's wrap it up there.
Willing, as Rob would say. And just thanks to everyone. We're building a community of purpose. It's not just about sound bites. It's about real action to drive real outcomes in aged care. And as Rob's put there, Hammond Care Innovation, that's an exciting thing to cover next week. And as that coalition of the willing is growing, it's really exciting. Obviously, got the Invox and the home care coverage as well. I think Paul Sadler is going to come back around with some of the updates there on the Care Minute on the Commonwealth Support at Home program.
Yep.
So lots to look forward to, and it's kind of nice to actually have a quiet one after a very massive week. I think everyone's still recovering.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Do you want to sign us off, kick us off with the our tagline?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I think we'll do it together, Anne, because, it's all about the Three Musketeers, and they were crusaders for justice. They were advocates for the good cause of living beyond themselves and making a difference, just like our beautiful people in aged care. So without further ado, it's all for one and one for all
things aged care.
Aged care.
See, our timing. We'll get our timing
God
right.
bless. Say
All
hi
right.
to your mothers for us. Look after your families. Enjoy that long weekend. That's us.